and shining so brightly. Welcome, welcome. This is just time now. Just think about it. This is what I just want you to do. This is what we're doing over here. It's where we combine our mind with our heart. See what our gut mind is saying and let whatever come on out. I'm just outside doing some door dashing. So, out in the weather. Want to show off everything that's going on. You know how the vibes is. You know how the vibes is. Had a lot of fun yesterday streaming on TikTok. We were streaming the Eagles game. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. All the way to the Super Bowl. Philly went crazy. Crazy. Check out my TikTok. I'm going to upload some shorts on here. My sister took some videos, was out on the streets. They was climbing the poles, destroying signs. Wasn't no cars flipped over this time. Wasn't any cars flipped over. But it was fun to witness and fun to be there. And running that live up to 100,000 likes and 500 people in the room. It was cool. It was a good community. Seeing everybody just come together without having to go to a bar or stuff like that. They just held their phones and we were just all communicating. So like the future of communication is it's going to be growing a lot more. Even though we see it's owned by like 5 people, Jeff Bezos, Elon with Twitter, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Google guy. I was just laughing because I was watching the Daily Show and I was seeing how he was saying they were all on the stage with Trump and they all on the communication. They was all up on the stage all together. But it's about how we use these fucking tools, how we use it to our advantage to make sure that we get what we want to get out of it. And I'm pulling up right now. I'm gonna get a phone thing. So that I can do this more often. Right now I'm holding it in my hands. But it was lit last night. It was lit. It was fun jumping up, screaming at the camera and whatnot. And if you hear me talking a little weird right now, I bit the mess out of my tongue. You ever been caught in between a thought? And then you had a misjudgment of action? Like I wanted to get back on the live. And then I wanted to, get back on the live. I was starving. I didn't eat all day. Then I tried eating some chicken. And as soon as I bit down, I was eating the chicken, trying to eat it fast. And as soon as I thought, hey, I got to go check out the live, make sure we still cool. Crunch. It like dug into my tongue. Yeah. What is that? Disgusting. It damn near split my tongue. You can't see it now. It heals fast. That's all I kept telling myself. The tongue is the fastest healing organ. But man, it just shows like how we do things and how our thinking, we can have too many thoughts in our mind and be so confused and just breathe for a moment. Because I felt my tooth going into my tongue. And I'm glad I stopped there, or else I would have had a split tongue. Real shit. And that shows how much we are really doing every day. Every day we are holding so much of the world, the universe, ourselves at a certain stand place. We're just so good at it. We're so good at it that we don't notice what we're doing until something breaks or something shatters, like get stressed out or you lose something. They say you never know how much you really love something until it's gone. I think that happens so much more. Because for us to posture our tongue so we not biting our tongue all the time when eating foods and jumping around and talking, that's a lot of control. That's a lot of control. And that's how our thoughts are every day. Like when we say hi, good morning, when we walk in with our thoughts and even anxiety. Because it can go to a whole train where you feel with so much anxiety that it becomes normal. It becomes the norm because that's how awesome we are. We can make anything normal. Anything can become normal. Hey, Ryan. We just out here door dashing, talking. We can make anything normal. So it's so easy to make anxiety normal and call it the daily do. Thanks, bro. Hey, I was here for Scott M.
Alright, there's that. Let me get the drink.
Cool. Alright, we in Taco Bell right now. Picking up on the order. They getting the drink.
Hey, my Boho glass isn't working right now, so do you think you could text them to see if they're okay with just strawberry?
Okay. If that's all you have, that's all I'll be able to give them anyway.
Well, I can do strawberry and blue raspberry, but I
All
have
right.
to make sure they're okay with it.
All right. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Hey, thanks for the sub. What I was tying on earlier was just how anxiety gets to the human being and makes it normal. Just as normal as we walk and talk and not bite our tongue every day. Not bite our tongue every day. And that perspective switch is what changes the whole game. Gaining new perspectives every day. And that comes with challenging ourselves, man. We try not to challenge ourselves and put ourselves on the easy path, not knowing that the challenging is pretty easy. It's just how we've been taught to be lazy, or how we've been if we couldn't be who we are. Like, if people want to make something what they want to make out of life, they can do it themselves. But that's how the game goes a lot of times. Because we are here to help out each other. Game recognize game. So when somebody recognizes that you are on to something good, like, latch on, let them help you out. I've seen a lot of people fight help. And that goes back to the anxiety and thinking things are just normal. And thinking like, I'm always going to be late to everything, every activity. They know how I am and stuff. Like, it looks like you're learning who you are in that moment. And it's cool to be late at times. Nothing got to be all perfect and stuff like that. But just the anxiety of what happens. Like, I'm around people that's late. And sometimes I'm late sometimes. And that can be, hey, everybody go check out his channel. Check out Ryan's channel. And that anxiety can, that lateness can be building up from little things during the day. Like, do you want to go see the sun and get that vitamin in the morning? If not, you probably unusual. Do you want to brush your teeth in the morning? Like, when we make time for things that we really, that's just there. People's late, they talk about the event the whole time instead of other things that can focus. Damn, just throw the damn ball. 1 second. Let's go back here. Like I said, I'm doing some DoorDash. So you at your local Taco Bell, just doing some orders. I thought they'd be ready by now, but all right. Yeah, they had to get the Baja Blast. The guy ain't had the old flavors and whatnot. But yeah, as we go out there and be more. All right, let me go get this before I start rambling. Oh, thank you.
I'd like to. All right, there's the drink. He's gonna write a note real quick for the dasher.
And you only get better handwriting if you keep writing.
You know what? I ain't Trump. I'm gonna get those chips done now.
All right, thanks. Ooh, sorry for that, man. I lost all the views, but we still here. He was taking a long time to write that note. Dang, let me switch that over. Yeah, he was taking a long time to write that note, but we here. Here we go. Basically, I was saying that. Basically, I was going, just talking my life. You know how it goes. So anything y'all want to tie on, any topics, share the live. Let's have some fun. Let me bring this on. I'm just on my phone, so I can't bring up too many articles, but we outside. We outside. It's a good thing to be outside and to have some fun. It's a difference between being... I ran across this term earlier. It piqued my curiosity.
The first left.
All right. Yeah, it piqued my
In
interest.
a quarter mile,
I
turn
saw
right
somebody
to merge
talking
onto
about the
CA
difference
99
between
North.
a light worker and a light slave. What does help mean in the first
Go
place?
past this light, then at the next one, turn right.
What does help mean in the first place? What is the difference between helping somebody and attending to their needs and their wants? We find this all out, and we all do our own thing on an individual basis. But I think in the process, a lot of people forget about themselves, like needs that they want to fulfill within themselves. And not like that need is everything. Like, if I don't do this, I'm going to die. Or I got to do this or I'm going to die. It's all over. But just
At the light, use the right lane to merge.
I have a hobby. I have something I like to do. I like to do things in this fashion. When I do this, I have fun. It don't mean it's the only thing that I do, but it's something that helps me build a sense of satisfaction. And I think that has to do with building up to be just a worker, period. A light worker or dark worker. I don't
In
like
1 mile, take
terms. Like, I'm a light worker. I mean, everything I do is going to be extra positive and extra good. It's not going to always be like that. It's just, we're just at work. As long as you're doing the work. That's the big thing, doing the work. Because doing the work,
use the right
is a
lane
part
to
of the
take
process. It's recognizing what's in front of our faces. It's recognizing that our thoughts, the world of realities and hyperspace is related to what's in front of our daily, is a part of our daily experiences. Is no
Take the exit, then at the roundabout.
Take the fourth exit onto Eaton Road.
Just look at areas.
At the
where we're
roundabout, take the
confused
fourth
at.
Exit onto Eaton Road.
Look at areas we're confused at in life. If we was to just put some more attention to those, or with some care and the knowledge. See, I was like, 3 is like care, knowledge, and some, whoop. Care, knowledge, and some work ethic. Because if you don't got the knowledge, you can care all
In
you want.
1.2 miles,
Turn right onto
It's not
Oak
gonna
River
work.
Drive.
Make sure y'all like the live. Yeah, if you can have all the heart in the world, but if you have no knowledge on how to pull it off, it's not going to work. It's going to, you can just be there and then just be a part of somebody else's funk. And then y'all both get funked up. And that will happen a lot of times.
in about 1 mile, turn
Sometimes it's a sorrowful situation, but it's never over, so it's not really that sorrowful because we make our own choices in life. But, whoop.
in 3/4 of a mile.
But part of
left
gaining
onto North
perspective
Highway.
is just learning the world around us. Like, we like to think everything and say, oh, I thought of this instantaneously. This thought was in my head. This is what it is. This is how the world correlates to each other. When in actuality,
At the next light, turn left.
everything is correlating to each other. Not just the thoughts that a person will have going on in their head. Not just the thoughts that people will have going on in their head. But the whole existence pays to be a good friend. to other people and to yourself. See, the ones
At the
that
light,
can't be
turn
good
left
friends
onto
are the
Nord
ones that
Highway.
can't really be kind to themselves. They'll try to be in the friend group. They'll try to do cool things when they're in the squad. But you'll also see how it's a little taxing all the time because of something that they're not recognizing in themselves. And the friends can
In half a mile, turn left.
help
Onto
and
Chamberlain
stuff.
Run.
But you know how it is. It's still for that person to see what everybody else is talking about them without being sadistic, but really being open to the opportunity that's presented through a literal friendly manner. Yeah, in a cool, friendly manner. Test, test. Was my mic off the whole time? All right, I'm gonna end this live and go with